Hi everyone, welcome to day 2. It's been an interesting day. It's been a great day. A little bit frustrating at times, but all in all, having a lot of fun out here in Central Nebraska. So the day started at Rose Sanctuary where we were in the blind this morning. Got out there, it was partly cloudy, and the birds were perfect. They were right in front of the blind. You couldn't really ask for any closer birds at row. The way that the banks and the sandbars kind of form there, they're always just a little bit further out than I would like, but they were as close as they probably could be, I would say. And so I was all excited. We had the cameras all set up, ready to go, and sunrise came and went, and the sun never came up because there was a cloud blocking it. And so we're just kind of waiting a little bit, and you know, eventually the sun would have got above the cloud and lighted everything up. But an eagle flew over, and all the cranes got up and they scattered. A lot of times when an eagle flies over, the cranes will get up, they'll circle, the eagle will keep going, the cranes will land, and then you keep going. But today the cranes got up, and for whatever reason, they took off. They were gone. So we waited around for a little bit, and then finally the person leading the tour at Row said, I think it's time to head back. There's, you know, obviously they're not coming back today. So we left. We were very disappointed. You know, it was cool to see what we saw. Got a lot of video from there. You know, the different lift-offs, the cranes playing, but it never got light enough for photos. So never, you know, got that picture of the cranes dancing in the water. So that will have to be maybe for next year, or so we thought. And then when we left Row, we came down here, which is an area that we drive by a lot. Don't take a ton of photos here, but there's so many cranes out here right now. This whole stretch of river was full of cranes last night. So when we left Row, got down here, there were some cranes still in the water, and they were dancing. Didn't have that long of a time. Took some photos, a little bit of video, and then a guy pulled over and said, hey, just right down the road a mile, there's 6 whooping cranes in the field. So we said, let's go. We packed it up, and we went down there, and we never found the whooping cranes. So we gave up some pretty good photo conditions. Actually, I'd say really good photo conditions here. to go down there to look for the whooping cranes. But you know, while the conditions were awesome, we still got some photos, and you can't pass up 6 whooping cranes. You know, it's an endangered species. There's only 600 of them left in the wild. I've never seen more than 5 at one time. So we went down, we looked for them for a while. We decided to come back here and hope the cranes are still in the water. They were gone by then. So we did a quick tour around, looked for a little bit, and then I took Josh and Amy back to town. Josh's shoulder was bothering him, so he wanted to go back to town, and I dropped them off, and then I decided to come back out here. And while we were out here earlier, Amy got a text from one of her friends saying that there were 5 whooping cranes up by the state park. So I started crisscrossing those roads by the state park, and then ended up taking one road north that I normally don't usually take. And the reason I don't usually take it is it's not very good. It's a busy road. It's not very good. There's not very many cranes ever on it. So sure enough, I go north, just get north of the river, north of the state park, and there's 5 whooping cranes out in the field eating. Now you can see from these videos here, they were pretty far out there, but it's still cool to see. I don't know that I got any pictures of them. I mean, I took pictures, but you know, they were so far away, quarter-mile away. But I think the video's gonna be all right. So took videos of them. Eventually 2 of them started kind of jumping, doing a little dance like the Sandhill Cranes do. So I was able to capture that on video. And then I decided that I watched them for a long time. They went north, they went south, they went north, they went south. They just kept going back and forth. And I think each time they did a little zigzag, they got a little further out in the field. So I decided, all right, gonna let them go. And now I'm back here on almost to where supposedly the 6 whooping cranes were this morning. So I'm gonna do a little more crisscrossing. It's almost lunchtime, and I'm gonna head back to town, meet back up with Josh and Amy here in a little bit, and then this afternoon we'll be back out here for more crane action. One more thing, I'm in the car again today, and I don't know if you can see the reeds out here. The wind is just ripping today. We're in a red flag warning. The wind is just blowing straight out of the north. I thought it was supposed to be calm. I don't know if I looked at the forecast wrong or the forecast changed. I know I haven't checked it the last couple days, but it's nice. It's 55 degrees right now, but the wind is just ripping. So have to probably talk to you in the car most of the day. But for now, I'm gonna get going. I'll go up here and see if I can't find more whooping cranes. 5 in one day. I've done it twice, but can I see more? We'll see.
Yeah. About the most pheasants I've seen in one little group.
What do you think the weight limit is on this car seat?
Don't worry about it, just do it.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, here we are about 45 minutes from sunset. So since I talked to you last, went into town, ate lunch, got a few things together, then headed back out and kind of been roaming the fields, taking some video, taking some photos. Probably the most interesting thing we found this afternoon was these pheasants. 2 different locations we found pheasants. I've never photographed a pheasant before. I've tried countless times, but today just happened to come upon 2 different decent sized groups, and they didn't seem to be bothered that we were there watching them and photographing them. So that was pretty awesome. Cranes are everywhere. There's tons of cranes out here. For the most part, they were pretty cooperative. They weren't really flying unless you got really close, and then found other groups that wouldn't even fly at all. So great afternoon just out here. Beautiful. The wind has calmed down a little bit. Sun's out. It's almost 60 degrees. So had a good afternoon. Now it's time to wait here along the banks of the Platte River, waiting for sunset. Gonna give this location a go. There's a ton of people. I mean, there's cars up and down this road, and then at the end of the road at the public viewing blind, there's probably 200 people up there. Hopefully we get some cranes coming in, at least get them come across this beautiful sunset we're gonna have tonight. I don't know if there's gonna be a ton of clouds for color and texture, but it's gonna be just a nice nice glow to it. So looking forward to the evening. I'm going to take you along, hopefully get some good good videos, and check back in a little while. As you can see, my microphone decided it was done for the day. So instead of the last video clip of the day, here are the photos I took today. Hope you enjoy them. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.